Top Chef, Just Desserts, Cocktails with a Twist. Of course, I would have liked the episode anyway because you were featured in it, as was Tarpit, and I did make a cameo. More about that later. But let's talk about why that episode was so great. Seth's breakdown. What would you do if you had, in a real life restaurant situation, if you had a chef who got as emotional as he did in the kitchen?
Well, that's actually happened. But not often, a few times in my career. When someone's having a real emotional breakdown or they're truly angry, something's upset them, and they're out of control. What you have to do is, because of the pressure of the situation, you have to be very calm, be very comforting, be very supportive, get them to draw down the emotion so that they can get back into shape and help everybody through the night. Then the following day you fire them.
Poor Rick.
You can't. That is unsustainable.
Yeah.
But in the moment, you lie to them. You do exactly what Elizabeth did.
Just try to be nice. Yeah, she was very nice to him.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. Everybody loves you.
Yeah.
Then the following day, here's your final paycheck. Goodbye.
I don't think you're going to be so reassuring to your future fragile chefs. Okay, the other thing is, let's talk about the winners and the losers. Okay, the one that won, the margarita cake. I remember we liked that cake.
A lot.
We did. Now, you may not know what I liked because not one single comment I made it to tape, which I sort of knew. I remember thinking, first of all, they asked me to be there, which was so sweet, and I thought, why am I here? They're going to cut me out of it. And I was, frankly, as I recall,
they did have one nice shot of your mouth, with your mouth full.
No, I was like this. And then there was more shots of my friend Bonnie, who was behind Fleur de Lis.
Hubert
Keller. Then there was me. And then when I did get shot, I swear to God, I was like slumped down. Like, why couldn't I have gotten Botox beforehand? Except that I was nursing at the time. But, so anyway.
Well, there was a close-up of me, and I've decided I need an eye job.
I'm all for it. We could probably get a twinsy discount. Let's both go get eye jobs. Okay, but anyway, let's get back to the food, which is Malika, I think her name was.
Yes.
I kept sticking up for her mojito cake. If you watch this, Malika, I liked the mojito cake. Yeah, it was a little on the sweet side, but it was kind of yummy and it was fun. The layers. Remember, it had like a density to it, and I thought Tim was so sweet. I didn't love that his dessert with the soupy bit.
What the judges said was absolutely true. You take one bite, it's a mess. It was a mess.
Don't stun.
But I remember the flavor was okay.
Yes, the flavor was okay. And I didn't like the blue cake. I didn't even know that was the guy who was having all the meltdowns. I did not like the blue cake. But I was very impressed with what they all could do and with the pressure. And that is a small kitchen for that many cooks. And let's see, what the other thing was?
The blue cake, I remember, was unattractive and tasted weird.
Yes. And then the thing was, that also was so funny about the comments, I have to tell you, is that two things. Number one, most of the judges, the professional cooks, liked esoteric stuff more than me, whereas I liked the traditional stuff. And so sometimes there was a disconnect. Like they would be like, well, that's...
It was good.
No, it was good. I'm not talking about, they liked it too. No, but I'm saying that sometimes they gave props to things, like, okay, I thought that Jägermeister cake was the worst. That and the blueberry, those were my least favorites.
Well, the whiskey and Coke was pretty
I forgot about that one. It's amazing that didn't. I don't know how the mojito cake did worse than that one. That whiskey Coke thing was horrible. I didn't like it at all. Oops, there we go. Wreckage just fell. Okay, and then the other thing is, if you'll notice, the people who did well did go earlier on in the competition. And I know I don't have the palate that you all guys have, but I found it after about dessert 5 pretty tough to keep eating desserts. In fact, I felt sick for 2.5 days.
Yeah. There is something called palate fatigue. It's a very common thing. People taste wine. You can't taste 30 or 40 wines in a day either. That 25th one tastes like just everything else.
Yeah. I mean,
no idea what you're tasting.
They really are at a disadvantage on those shows when they come at the end, I think. But anyway, Gail Simmons, very sweet. I don't know how it didn't got through that season without exploding. I guess we'll see that. But Mark Pill, any final comments about the drama of the show?
It is fun. It is fascinating to watch. Pastry chefs are a different breed.
Yeah.
Different breed.
In what respect?
Very emotional. Seth's not the only one showing emotion there.
All right.
Pastry chefs are emotional.
Thank you for watching
Thank
this
you,
Top
Rex.
Chef Just Desserts Cocktails with a Twist recap.